Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're switching it up a little bit and it's gonna be one for the foodies. So if you're interested to see how I made my updated version of my crab boil, then keep on watching. So we're gonna start off by cleaning off our seafood. This is fresh from the seafood market. I picked up some snow crab legs and these huge shrimps, okay? Like they're literally almost the size of my full palm. I don't know if these are considered prongs or just extra large jumbo shrimp, but they were huge. They were expensive as hell. Literally, I bought, I think 6 or 5 or something like that, and it was like $20. See what I be doing for y'all? But I'm putting the seafood into a pot and I'm gonna run some water over it and add some lemon juice just to thoroughly clean the seafood, because baby, we don't know what's going on in the sea and we need to clear it out, okay? So now, as the seafood are taking a little bath, we're gonna go ahead and get started on chopping up our other ingredients. I like to add sausage to my crab boil. You don't have to do that, but if you are and you like a little spice, a little kick, I would recommend trying a smoked sausage or a spicy sausage. And I'm just gonna chop them up and place them into a bowl and set them aside. And then I had added some red potatoes. I like these specifically. I don't like any other potatoes in my crab boil. And I also love the green giant corn on the cob, the half cob, I guess you call it. And I specifically look for like the sweet kind. So this is the ones I get from the supermarket in the freezer section. And I just wash them and put them into the same bowl just to set it aside. Now the sauce that I'm making this time is going to be a more savory sauce. So we're gonna go ahead and flavor that bad boy up. And how we're gonna do that is we're gonna add onions and garlic and we're gonna chop them up. I like mine to be a little more whole because I like to eat it with the boil. So I'm not gonna mince it, I'm not gonna chop it up fine, I'm chopping it up pretty big. So that's what I'm doing for both the onions and the garlic.
Turn me inside out, make my heart speak. Leave no one else. You're all I need. Personality, everything you do. It's me, love, everything about you.
So now we're gonna head back over to the pot and we're gonna add our boiled egg. Well, our eggs to be boiled. If you don't like boiled eggs in your seafood boil, then don't add it. I like it. I like to eat it with the sausage and the shrimp. And it actually fills you up a lot, but I usually do like 1 egg. So this is me showing you guys how I'm cutting up the potato, and I'm just doing it in half, so it helps it to cook a lot easier, and it's just easier to eat it this way. I don't skin my potatoes. I actually like the taste of the skin being on it a little bit. But if you don't, then go ahead and skin them before you boil. Now the corn is going to be the quickest thing to cook, so you can set that aside once it's done. And now we're gonna get started on getting the sauce together. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Okay, let's go. So we're gonna put some olive oil in a pan, and then we're going to start frying up our garlic. As soon as we see that start to get a little toasty, you're gonna add your onions, and then you're gonna fry those up together until they get to like this nice golden brown color. And this is gonna give the sauce a lot of flavor. I love it so much. And of course, if this is not something that you're used to, or if you don't think that you're gonna like it, don't worry about it. You don't have to add that. But we're gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of butter, just a tad bit. And we're gonna let that simmer and cook together with the onions. Now, once it gets to this color and it starts to boil up, what you want to do is start adding your seasonings. Now, you can use whatever seasonings you like, but the ones that I prefer to use is like onion powder, garlic powder. Old Bay is a must-have. A tiny bit of lemon pepper seasoning. I don't use a lot of it because it can be a little salty, so don't overpower it with that, but you do want to add a little bit. I also added a little bit of brown sugar, and I added some curry powder. And if, listen, just trust me, okay? Now, this also is a little unconventional, but I am adding some ragu. I like the one that has the chunky tomatoes in it. So good. It's gonna help to thicken up the sauce a bit if you don't like that runny sauce, which I don't mind, but for those who don't like a runny sauce and you want yours thicker, just add a little bit more tomato sauce. You don't want your seafood boil to taste like tomato sauce, but it does help heighten the flavor. After that, I added my shrimp and just covered it up and let it boil and do its thing. So now it's time to boil the snow crab legs. These cook very quickly, so you don't need to do it ahead of time. And I'm adding this sour orange juice just to give it a more fresh, citrusy flavor to our seafood. In the meantime, I'm going to crack our eggs. I have an obsession with cracking eggs, you guys. I don't know what it is, like specifically boiled eggs. It just soothes me. But I like to put them in cold water right as they get out of the hot water because I feel like it helps to crack the shell a lot quicker. And last but not least, you just want to plate your food, okay? Aesthetic is everything over here. I don't care what nobody say. If my food don't look good, I don't feel like it's gonna taste good. So I'm just gonna pour that sauce right on up on there. I could smell it from here, you guys. It was so good. My sister actually ended up making her own boil from like this pre-made boil bag, and it had mussels in it. But she doesn't eat mussels, so she ended up giving it to me. But next time I'll make it with mussels. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. Now if I wrote you a love note and made you smile at every word I wrote, what would you do? Would that make you wanna change your scene and wanna be the one on my team? Tell me, would you? See, what's the point in waiting?